Hey Capricorn, welcome to the Forgiving Tarot. This is your August 2019 reading for your Sun, Moon, and Rising. Check out your Sun, Moon, and Rising to get a message that most resonates with you. I'm not telling you what to do. The Oracle's not telling you what to do. Ultimately, you have free will, therefore you make the best decision for you and those involved. If you're cross-watching or you yourself, Capricorn, feel that the rules are in the reverse, please reverse them. It is energy, so it can really apply to anyone, and it can go vice versa, etc. I think that's it, right? So I've already laid out the cards for you. I am doing a different spread, which requires me to actually concentrate and look at it. So, yeah, let's begin. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Two of Cups. And we have the Queen of Wands, Queen of Swords, the Hierophant. We have the King of Swords, Page of Swords, Three of Swords. Three of Wands, Seven of Pentacles, and the World. So it seems like there's a lot of thought process going on here. There's a lot of hurtful words. There's a lot of someone here is waiting. Now, it seems like to me that we have four court cards. But I'm feeling that the Page of Swords is more of an action. It's not a person here. We have the King of Swords with the Queen of Swords, and we also have the Queen of Wands. There could be three people involved here. We have the Three of Wands, Three of Swords. This could be pertaining to a marriage or a long-term commitment. Now, if it's not it could pertain to that. If there is a fourth person involved, it could be a Taurus here. Regardless, let me take a look at what's going on here. If you're involved in a marriage or a long-term situation here, I feel like you guys are matching each other. It could be here that you guys have turned very cold to each other. It doesn't have to be that you're air signs. You could have Aquarius, Gemini, Libra in your chart where they could, Sun, Moon, or Rising. But it seems like there's been a lot of heartbreak and possibly someone here contemplating an ending to something. It might have ended already, okay? This could also be that after a heartbreak, it's an end of a vicious cycle that you've been encountering with this individual. Now, if you know for a fact that obviously, I don't want to say it like that. It doesn't have to be that it's third party, only if you know that it is a third party situation, okay? So I don't want to assume here, and I don't want to give anybody kind of assumptions. The Queen of Wands here, this could be you, all right? Trying to be more confident within yourself, trying to take action, try to be more determined in your life overall, because I feel like you see that there's something here that's impeding you from moving forward. It could be this person, it could be your relationship with this person, it could be things that this person has said or done. Regardless, there seems to be here someone is waiting. We have two waiting cards, looking out, what's going to happen, being patient. Now, it could be here that if you have fire in your chart, you're the one that's been brokenhearted. If you're dealing with the King of Swords, it could be that this person is contemplating an ending to a cycle. Remember, it could go vice versa. Now, somebody here could be wanting to work on a relationship because they see the value in it. They see that there is potential here, but another individual is not seeing that clearly. If there is a third party involved, now third party doesn't have to be that it's another lover. It could be that somebody here is in their ear telling them, oh, you should do this or you should do that, or kind of influencing the situation. All right, so that could be third party. It could be that if this Queen of Swords, Queen of Wands could be someone here, could even be a family member or a friend. Whatever, take it as it resonates. It could be somebody here who is telling them or watching the situation and almost like trying to ruin it. Now, if it's not somebody else, it could be that we have the Ten of Wands. So a burden here being carried. Let me clarify these cards here. For some of you, somebody here is waiting for communication on where you stand in this relationship. It could be that both of you have mutual feelings about ending a cycle. And with that being said, we have the Nine of Pentacles. Now, the Nine of Pentacles is this energy of feeling confident. It's someone here who focuses on their finances and grows it by themselves. It is also a single card. So somebody here could have said to you, I'd much rather be single. So let's clarify these cards, all right? So clarifying the Queen of Wands is the Eight of Pentacles. So the Queen of Wands seems to be determined with her work situation. If this is you focusing on growth, on stability, on finances. Somebody here who is determined to take action for themselves. Queen of Swords. All right, Queen of Swords, we have here the Seven of Cups with the Eight of Wands. Someone here wants to clear the confusion, wants to communicate about what is going on. They don't want to be left in the dark anymore. Hierophant. Clarifying the Hierophant is the King of Swords. So again, King of Swords. This King of Swords could be someone here who is very, yeah, they could be structured, but it's almost like this is how things have to go, and we have to do it by the book, because if it's not by the book, then it's wrong. So this could be the individual whom you're dealing with, or vice versa. Clarifying the King of Swords. Clarifying the King of Swords is the Death card. So it could be that this King of Swords, the person you're dealing with, is going through some kind of transformation. And I feel like you do see that though. They're going through some kind of transformation. They could also be contemplating or communicating with you that they're over and done with this relationship. If that's not the case, I do feel like there is some kind of change within them that maybe they're resisting, and that's why they think that it needs to end, or they don't want to deal with it or something of this nature. What is the Page of Swords? So Page of Swords, we have the Artist and the Nine of Cups. So I almost feel like somebody here has this very immature energy about, I want to do what I want, because maybe they feel like I've been hurt too many times, I feel trapped in here, and I'm just going to do whatever I want. Now, if it's not that energy, then it's somebody here who is indulging too much and not doing things in moderation. So when you indulge in something, it's kind of like you lose control of yourself. Now, we have the Page of Cups and the Seven of Swords, which would be clarifying the Three of Swords. So deceptive energy here. Somebody could have been self-sabotaging. It could be, like I had said in the beginning, that somebody is in their ear telling them, hey, this, and that. This could also be that the Three of Swords is that you found out that this person was being deceptive here. Maybe offering some kind of cup to someone else. They could probably have an addiction, and that is what has been hurting the relationship. And maybe, you know, yes, let's say the typical addictions, right? The drinking, the drugs, a sex addiction, an addiction to even technology, an addiction to work. I don't feel like it's work, but I do feel like it's something here that kind of masks their pain. What is the Three of Wands? Now, Capricorn, it's not your fault. It's not their fault either, but you know, sometimes when we live in denial, we don't see we think that the triggers or what is triggering us, that is the problem, but the problem is already within. That thing is just awakening it. So this could go vice versa. Clarifying the Three of Wands is the Seven of Wands. So it could be here that someone is sticking up for themselves after all of the attacks, after all of the hateration. Somebody here is sticking up for themselves and seeing a new beginning and taking action towards a better future. If not, this person here is resisting a change that they know is coming. It could be, like I said, this death transformation happening to this King of Swords. What is the Seven of Pentacles? We have the Three of Pentacles, waiting. Someone here is waiting to work on the relationship. I feel like that's what it is. Now, it could be that this person wants to work on the relationship, but they're just resisting everything. And we have the Two of Swords, clarifying the World card. So if you have not ended this relationship or this person, it could be that someone here is stuck at a crossroads of what to do. Does it come to an end or does it not come to an end? What is the Two of Cups? The World. The World. Can we get more on the Two of Cups with the World, please? Now, the Two of Cups with the World, you know, the World card is fixed energy. It is also ruled by Saturn, which is ruled by Capricorn. So if any of these signs resonate, you might have it in your chart, or they do. Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius, and Leo. And like I said, Capricorn as well. More for the Two of Cups in the World, please. This could just signify an ending of a cycle in this relationship or the relationship itself. Sorry, it's taking forever. I feel like somebody doesn't want to budge either. It could be here that this relationship took a long time processing. It took a long time to grow within it. And we have the Tower. Give me more, please. So the World with the Tower, this is an end of how things used to be done, a change in mentality. There's a lot of growth that you've gone through, Capricorn, because of this person, because of the suffering that you've gone through. Could be vice versa if you're cross-watching. There is a change in old things that don't serve anymore. King of Pentacles. This change is happening either within you, you're the one that's changing, or you're the one that is abrupting, initiating an ending to this cycle with the King of Pentacles. Now, if you're dealing with another earth sign, it's possible that they're going through the same exact situation and feeling the same exact way, but you guys have different pains. Like you could be suffering because of one thing that they've done, or of something here that triggered something that was a childhood wound, while they're suffering because you have triggered something in them that was a childhood wound. And we have, could be dealing with a Virgo, okay? The Hermit and the Three of Swords again. Isolating, okay, to heal this broken heart. Isolating and getting some introspection on how it is that you can grow from this. The video's already getting too long. I'm so sorry. I hope this is insightful for you, Capricorn. Okay. We have the Hierophant again. This is a change in structure, a change in the way, a change in your belief systems of how you used to do things, realizing that if there was some kind of control, breaking free from the control because you realized your power now, you realized how you have to go about things. Now, it doesn't mean that you have to control another individual, but it means that you have to control yourself. Four of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles, and the Nine of Wands. Yeah, there is a lack of somebody here giving in because they're afraid. They're afraid of getting hurt again. It could be a problem in trusting. But there is a need here to heal so that you can let go and be able to equally give within this relationship. There is a door opening up. There is an opportunity. But if somebody here is not going to put their ego down and let the heartbreak take over, This might just end because of that. Let's take out a romance card for you. We have reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. Now, it's not that someone is returning. It just seems like there needs to be a reconciliation. Not that it needs to be, okay? I don't want to say it like that. There is a door open to reconciliation, which is what I was saying before. One more card. Okay, thank you. We retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. It could be that you guys need some time alone together to converse, to spark up a flame again. Now, if that's not the case, then it's retreating like the hermit to get an introspection, maybe on how to reconcile. Because see, the thing is, with reconciliation and forgiveness, it doesn't mean that you need to get back together. It just means that you don't burn a bridge. It just means that you let go of hard feelings, bad blood, like they say, so that you can move forward with your life in peace and harmony. And if you choose to be together, then okay, great. And if you don't, you're still at peace. It's like you could still look at that person and be like, oh yeah, we were together once, but no hard feelings. Whatever, it is what it is. Honeymoon, and you deserve love. Now, for some of you, the reconciliation is about taking time to be together, to spark up that love again. Others of you, the you deserve love, this is you taking yourself out when you're retreating. You giving yourself that love that you much need. Now, let's take out a Chakra or Oracle card. What is the overall message or lesson here for Capricorn to pick up on? All right, we have workaholic. Now, workaholic doesn't have to be exactly workaholic. It could just mean addictions. It's something here that someone is very focused on. We have dissipating, gratitude, and self-worth. Gratitude, dissipating, and self-worth. So if you're dealing with someone who has an addiction issue, okay, for one, we should always be grateful, even if the situation is not something to our liking, because the situation is bringing something here. Like, tell me or not, Capricorn, you have learned and you have become stronger because of the suffering that you've gone through here. As painful as it was, as much as you didn't want to deal with it, you stuck on through and you were loyal to yourself. You were probably very loyal to this person, and this person kept hurting you, vice versa, okay? But the thing is being grateful because the situation has made you a different person. It has kind of directed you. It was almost like you know, when like, for example, we break a bone or something, we put on a cast because it needs to heal, right? So if it's going the other way, you broke your arm and your arm is now going the other way, you put on the cast because it needs to be placed back. So it's almost like the situation is placing you back or turning you to the different direction in which you need to be going in your growth process. So that's something to be grateful for. And I'm sure there's other things that in the situation that you could pinpoint and say, you know what, we did have good times together, because at once you did love each other. So you can't tell me that you hated each other and you still got together. No, there was a point in time. And dissipating, this is about, and self-worth, dissipating in self-worth and really don't allow yourself to get lost in sadness, in heartbreak, because this person keeps putting you down, or because of their own negative energy, or because you don't know how to maybe get out of it, or kind of like letting it weigh on your shoulders and then not being able to push on through with your own plans. Dissipating is realizing that if you have the opportunity to do something for yourself, to follow a dream, to achieve a goal here, do it, Capricorn. Do it for yourself. Find your self-worth one more time, because it could be that you've lost it because you've given yourself completely to this person. Now let's just take one more message for you. This is taking forever. I'm sorry. I mean, it is a whole month reading, so I want to give you as many cards as possible. All right, we're taking, give yourself much more credit. Yeah. A stranger than strange, preponderous to ponder. preponderance to ponder. Those in great relationships aren't always those who are good at relationships, and those in challenging relationships aren't always those who are bad at relationships. Oh, see? Wow. Even though I used preponderance ineptly, this one is really good. Please ponder the universe, okay? So, don't think here it's not anyone's fault. Is that when we get into a relationship, we bring all of our baggage, we bring all of our hurt, and if we're not prepared and we jump into a relationship unhealed, unfulfilled, then we kind of expect the other person to fulfill all of that for us, to heal us subconsciously, okay? Because we're not doing it for ourselves, and then we end up clashing because we attract another individual who's looking for the same thing. So if you are fulfilled and you are healed inside, you will attract someone who is already fulfilled inside and healed inside, so you can work together. Get me? We attract, we put out into the world what we already have inside. So Capricorn, if you resonated with this message, let me know down in the comments down below. Be sure to give me a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll catch you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.